Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another vid. Tiki here, and hopefully I can earn your sub today. Here's hoping that your day is great and your week is better. It's been off lately. Hopefully things get better. Now, let's talk anime. The title of this episode was The Shinonome Brothers, a small story about Mikazuki's older brother Hengetsu Shinonome. I will call Hengetsu just Shinonome and Mikazuki Mikazuki, so no one gets confused. At one point I did wonder more about Shinonome's background, but figured that the writers would tell the story over time in pieces. I'm glad I was wrong about that. Mikazuki tells Amamiya about how Shinonome was when they were younger and how Shinonome was always a strong person. Mikazuki seeing his older brother's strength always made him strive to be just like Shinonome. As every kid can be when they find someone they revere, they hastily want to climb the mountain as fast as possible instead of enjoying that climb. An impressive analogy by Mikazuki and Shinonome, which is about learning patience. One day, Mikazuki tries to climb that mountain faster than Shinonome expected him to. By doing so, Mikazuki ends up picking a fight with a group of adults who prefer to pay Mikazuki to tell them why he's following Shinonome. Mikazuki, being a clown, rejects the offer and prompts the group to kidnap Mikazuki so they could force the information out of him. Not being scared by the group or what they are about to do to Mikazuki, Mikazuki waits with a giant grin on his face, unsettling most of the group that kidnapped him. These men are ready to interrogate Mikazuki, but then Shinonome makes an almost superhero-like entrance wearing a paper bag over his head. This can be an imprinting moment for Mikazuki at this age. Yes, Shinonome saved his little brother, but how he saved his little brother was important. Shinonome saved his little brother without needing to kill any of those individuals and only needed to incapacitate them, showing Mikazuki how to use restraint when fighting and how not to lose his head while fighting. In my opinion, it looked as if Shinonome knew that his little brother would become fixated on gaining strength, and at his age, any option that would allow him to have strength sooner rather than later would sound like a great choice, even if that choice meant doing something shady. Luckily for both brothers, Mikazuki respected, admired, loved, and idolized his brother, giving Mikazuki insight into the lessons Shinonome was trying to teach him. This story lit a fire in Amamiya's belly and prompted him to challenge Mikazuki to a rematch. In a sense, the roles have been swapped in this fight. Mikazuki is Shinonome and Amamiya is Mikazuki, meaning this is Amamiya's mountain to climb. Just as Mikazuki was looking for Shinonome's approval, Amamiya was seeking the approval of both of the brothers and himself. Just on a side note, this fight was underwhelming for me. I haven't read the manga and I bet the fight looks a lot better. It just seems so static for the anime. Maybe it's just me, but this fight between Amamiya and Mikazuki was important and to me deserved more attention as well as more dedication to this fight. I think the 3-day power up for Goku back in the Frieza saga had more movement than this fight, and he stood in one spot for most of those 3 days. I don't know, maybe I'm being too harsh, but back to my point. After the fight and the win for Amamiya, we find Akane bringing reading material to Mametrion, showing that this golem is capable of more than just verbal communication. Not only that, but the names of these golems are about Greek calendar months, or more specifically, the Attica calendar, aka the festival calendar. Occasionally, the Attic calendar would be 13 months and have an interstellar year to keep the festivals aligned with the differing seasons. Using the Greek calendar, I think we can find out the next golems, which should be as followed. Mametrion, who we have right now, Poseidon, who's going to be December to January, and then Gameleon, which is January to February. Hoping this is right, should be the golems left according to the months we are in now, since Penspion follows October to November. One thing still eludes me about Penspion, and that is how it was creating more golems from nothing. I was thinking that there was a connection between the number of books read to the amount Penspion was able to make. But then I thought, why would Mametrion's actions dictate the power or number of golems Penspion would make? So let me know what your theories are down below, and if you know for certain, throw it in the comments, please. I would appreciate it because I keep replaying the scene, trying to see what I missed, and I'm still missing it. Besides Shimaki and Nagamo encouraging the rest of the knights to continue honing their skills, Enema had some interesting body language when providing an arena for Mikazuki and Amamiya to fight. One could argue that she was enjoying the fight more for the sake of her entertainment rather than just being a spectator. Enema for some reason is a bit suspicious to me. I'm not sure why, but if you made it to the end of this video, I can't thank you enough. It means a lot to me, and please leave a like if you enjoyed, a sub, and a comment, but most importantly, be safe, hydrated, know you're loved, and we'll talk anime in the next one. Later.